The next time a country collapses financially, watch who rushes in to help and who doesn't. Because rescues don't happen when economies suffer. They happen when the right people are at risk. That's the uncomfortable truth we rarely say out loud. Right now, global debt is higher than at any point in human history. Interest rates have risen fast, currencies are under pressure, and dozens of countries are closer to default than the headlines admit. Yet only a few will be saved. So today, let's talk about the hidden rules that decide which economies get rescued and which ones are allowed to fall. Not the rules in textbooks, the real ones. Here's why this matters right now. When a country runs out of money, it doesn't just affect that country. People lose jobs, banks freeze, imports stop, political systems wobble. Governments tell us rescues are about stability, about preventing chaos, about helping people. Sometimes that's true, but if that were the whole story, rescues would look very different. To understand why, we need to see how the system actually works. Step 1. Economies don't borrow from the world. They borrow from specific creditors, big banks, investment funds, other governments, multilateral institutions. And here's the first quiet rule. Countries that owe money to powerful creditors matter more, not morally, financially. If a small economy defaults and the losses are spread thin, markets absorb it. Painful but manageable. But if a large economy defaults, or one deeply connected to global banks, the losses concentrate, balance sheets crack, confidence evaporates. That's when the rescue phone starts ringing. Think of it less like charity, more like damage control. Now, step 2. Rescues are never just about the country in trouble. They're about who else gets hurt if it falls. In 2008, the global financial crisis wasn't caused by governments overspending. It was caused by private institutions taking massive risks. Yet governments were rescued, banks were rescued, entire systems were propped up. Why? Because letting them fail would have taken everyone down with them. That crisis revealed another rule. If your collapse threatens the core of the financial system, help arrives fast. If it doesn't, patience runs out. Now, step 3. Enter the institutions that officially rescue countries. The IMF, the World Bank, regional development banks. Publicly, they exist to stabilize economies and protect growth. Privately, they exist to protect repayment. This is where the math gets uncomfortable. When the IMF lends money, it's not giving cash. It's extending credit with conditions. Austerity, spending cuts, tax hikes, currency reforms. The goal isn't prosperity, it's solvency. And more importantly, credibility.
Hello? What's happening?
Because
the whole
real
world is
audience
shaking.
isn't the public.
I can't
it's the
fix
lenders.
this!
Here's the irony. A rescue often makes life harder for the people living there to reassure the people who already have money. That's not a conspiracy, it's an incentive. Now, step 4, the rule no one advertises. Geopolitics quietly shapes who gets rescued and how. Countries aligned with major powers often receive softer terms, faster aid, larger packages. Others face delays, stricter conditions, or silence. This isn't written anywhere official, but it shows up in timelines. Who gets help immediately?
It's all falling
Who
apart!
waits months?
I'm
Who
built
waits
to last.
Because rescues are also signals. They tell markets who matters and who doesn't. Now, let's pull the curtain back a bit more. Publicly, we're told rescues prevent collapse. In reality, many rescues prevent losses for investors. If a country defaults outright, lenders take the hit. If it gets rescued, lenders often get paid, slowly, painfully, but paid.
I was so worried.
So
We
the
made it
system
through.
prefers
The growth is
rescue
impressive,
over
a real
reset,
lifesaver.
even if
Happy
the
to help.
underlying problems remain, even if debt just gets rolled forward, even if growth never truly returns. This leads to a strange outcome. Some countries get trapped in permanent rescue mode, always recovering, never resetting, while others are allowed to collapse fast and rebuild faster. Now zoom out. Over time, this creates a global hierarchy, not of morality, of financial relevance. Large, connected, strategically important economies are insulated. Smaller, isolated, politically inconvenient ones are exposed. The system calls this realism. Critics call it unfair. Both are correct. And now the stakes are rising. With higher interest rates, rescues are becoming more expensive. Political patience is thinning. Public debt is harder to hide. The next crisis won't look like the last one. There won't be enough money to save everyone, so the hidden rules will matter more than ever. Who holds the debt? Who holds the power? Who creates the risk and who absorbs it? So here's the uncomfortable question to sit with. If the global economy faces another shock tomorrow, do rescues still protect people?
The global economy needs
or have they
balance.
quietly
Agreed.
become
Fair
tools
distribution is
to
key.
protect
Let's
the
consider
system,
sustainable growth.
even when the system is the problem? Because the answer to that question decides who gets saved next.